Hi everybody and welcome to another Buzz Education video. Today I'm going to share with you my 6 tips to help you generate more leads in schools and get more from your marketing to education strategy. I'm a former teacher, current secondary school governor and current primary school chair of governors. I'm also the founder and managing director of Buzz Education, so I know firsthand what works and what doesn't when it comes to selling to schools. I want to use my knowledge and experience to help you generate more leads. Let's go. Tip 1. Understand your marketing leads. The first type of lead that you might come across, people who may have opened an email or visited your website, been on your social media pages. Of course, they're right at the start of the journey, but there's still an opportunity to nurture those leads. Could you consider adding a pop-up or a form onto your website where you could gather data from those potential customers in return for a free download or some kind of free resource that you could give to them? If they engage with you on social media, could you get into a conversation with them? The second type of lead could be somebody who's received an email campaign from you. Engage with it by clicking through to your website, and again you have their data to nurture them into hopefully a paying customer. The final type of lead, and the hottest lead you can get, is somebody that's received your marketing or seen your marketing or is aware of your brand, and they engage with you. They pick up the phone and have a conversation and tell you what they need. They fill in an enquiry form on your website. These are the ones that are closest to your paying customers, and you have the best chance of converting them into money in the bank. Tip number 2. Familiarise yourself with who it is that you're selling to. Now we can split this into 2 parts. There's the schools that you're selling to and the people that you are selling to. Remember, there are different types of schools. There are primary schools and secondary schools, FE colleges and HE institutions. There are academy schools, there are independent schools, there are large schools, there are small schools. The list goes on and on. It's important to understand what type of school you are marketing to and if they are the right kind of school for you to be marketing to. Now, let's talk about the people that you're selling to. We split these groups into 2, influencers and decision makers. Imagine you sell IT equipment to schools. Of course, the final decision for that purchase may rest with the business manager, it may rest with the head teacher, it may even be a sizable purchase that needs to be approved by the governing board. However, the IT manager in the school is most likely to be the person that is aware that new IT equipment is needed. They can't approve the spend, but they can certainly have the influence. So when you're running your marketing campaigns, remember to target not just the decision maker, but also the influencer. Tip number 3, prove your credibility. If you want teachers and decision makers to engage with you, they need to see that you are a trustworthy and credible business. There are some really simple ways that you can do this. First of all, proofread and cross-check every single part of your marketing, whether it be your website, your social media presence, the emails that you send out to schools. Check it all. We want to ensure there are no typos, no errors, no mistakes, and no reason for a school not to choose you as a viable company to work with. Secondly, make sure you have a clear and consistent brand voice. If your website is friendly and fun and light-hearted, be the same person when you answer the phone or when you reply to an email. Consistency is key. And finally, provide schools with testimonials. If you've worked in other education settings, you've done a good job and a school has given you a case study or a testimonial, let schools know about it. They want to see that you've worked with other establishments and you can prove that you do a good job. Tip number 4, spend time analysing your current stats and engagement rates. It's important here that you're really honest with yourself. You will be carrying out a wide range of marketing activities to schools, teachers and decision makers. Some will work and some don't. Take time to look at the stats and find out what does work and what doesn't, what generates leads and what doesn't. If it's not generating leads, stop doing it or change the way that you do it. Simple things like running A/B tests, tweaking the subject line, adjusting the length of your copy, refreshing the design. All of these things could make a big difference to the way that teachers engage with your campaigns and the amount of leads you're able to generate. Tip number 5, use the right channels and show up in the right places. So first of all, email marketing. It's a great way to get your message in front of teachers quickly, easily, and direct to the person that's going to make the decision. On the Buzz website, you can see our top trends document, which gives you all the insight that you need to know about when teachers read emails, what type of emails they like to read, the best way to put together a subject line, and a million other stats around email marketing. The second channel you could use, postal marketing or direct mail. Now, when I was a teacher 20 years ago, I used to arrive in the staff room every morning, open my tray, and there'll be hundreds and hundreds of leaflets, brochures, envelopes, all crammed in there waiting for me to read. The digital world we live in now means that teachers get very little postal mail. If you want to create noise and stand out from the crowd, a direct mail campaign could work really well for you. Thirdly, you could consider going to an exhibition. There are exhibitions throughout the UK and indeed worldwide throughout the academic year. It's a great opportunity to network and to put yourself in front of teachers and decision makers. And fourthly, referrals. If you've already worked in schools, why not get in touch with them and ask if they know other schools that would be looking to purchase your products and your services. In my experience, schools are happy to help, and if they know another school looking for what you're selling, they will be happy to pass your information on. And number 6, give them a reason to engage with you. It's really important when you're marketing to schools that you talk about the benefits for them. For example, if you sell teaching resources, don't talk too much about your resources, talk about the impact that you can have on academic achievement. If you sell safety equipment, don't talk too much about your safety equipment, talk about the impact that it can have on the safety of young people in that school. And crucially, if you want schools to engage with you, use a lead magnet. This could be a free resource, a free download, a free demo, a site visit, anything that allows you to generate data from those schools in return for something that you can give them. Remember, all of the resources I've mentioned in this video and much more are available on our website. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.